Hey, whoever's got the ox though, they're doing good.
Do what?
Whoever has the ox is doing good. I mean, maybe not for your taste, but
Who do you think they'll have be point guard if not Sheldon?
my thing is Calvin because everyone thinks it's Harry, but it's like Calvin's ran point whenever they taking Sheldon out,
Yeah, I think Calvin.
and Calvin's a senior. I heard that Madden might be starting to fill in that spot, which I could see because they played Madden against Manhattan last time,
Yeah.
and they made the comeback with him. Well, shoot, maybe I shouldn't speak too loud, but they made the comeback with him, man. Oh, now we're playing 2 songs over again. I lied. Alright, well, they ruined the ox. I guess it's not that bad. I thought it was a different song. Okay, I can finish this later. I gotta get ready to go for this game. I get a good feeling. Yeah. I get a feeling before. Bro, no way they're no flex. That's crazy. Da-na-na-na-na. 21. Can you do something? I know, right? Overall, these seats are just like a nice size. These seats are like a nice size. Okay, when I said they filled up, maybe it's only for the boys game. When I said it filled up, maybe it's only the boys game, but I guess that size is pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe the other side.
Still, they're 2 good teams.
Sit on both sides. Maybe people will wait.
I'm sure they do because I've seen those streams before and like that is just filled up. But that was against Rural too. Yeah. Who y'all talking to? No. Not working, girl. Get low. Hello. Their PA announcer microphone is not very good. Well, we are here from Manhattan. Sorry if there are any technical difficulties pre-game. Those should be figured out. But we have two good games that should be upon our hands here in the Little Apple. And we're going to start off with the girls' game here. You have Emporia, 15-1 on a 13-game win streak and undefeated in the Centennial League. Yet to be knocked off in this league, but they're going to have a tough test tonight. They're going to take on a 10-7 Manhattan team that's 4-3 in league play. And let's just say last year we had quite the game here in Manhattan. That was a game that Manhattan upset Emporia last year, 58-55 in double overtime when we were in this building last. But then Emporia got their revenge at home this year. Obviously, E-Town Sports Network wasn't able to be there for that game. We were at the Emporia Collegiate game for the boys. But Emporia did end up winning that game 52-41 against the Lady Indians earlier this year, and a big win early in league play. And both these teams fairly similar. Emporia averaging 52.5 a game, and Manhattan averages 53 a game. Just a slight difference. Emporia only giving up just shy of 33 a game compared to Manhattan's 38. So we've got two fairly similar teams as far as that goes. Manhattan, slightly bigger team, but that didn't get to Emporia when we played at Spartan Gymnasium. So with that being said, that's a quick preview. Now we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll have Spartan basketball on E-Town Sports Network. Back from Manhattan. Once again, sorry about any technical difficulties, just having a few connection issues here in Manhattan, but we are underway. It'll be Delaney Larson starting with it for Manhattan. Now over to Emily Rolifson, right back in Larson, and layup good. And Manhattan takes the 2-0 lead early. Manhattan bringing the press to Emporia here to start it off. Emporia breaks it easily. Shively going the other way, layup good. 2-2, Shively ties it right back up. Emporia coming with pressure of their own. It's across. Larson will bring it up through the pressure, and now they're going to get her for a carry. Inbounds into Peak. Right back to Bennett, bringing it up through the press. Off to Kermer. Kermer driving in. Tried to kick out the wood. It was tipped. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Emporia basketball. Bennett will look to inbound for Emporia. Right into Kermer. Kermer will give it right back. 1 minute into the first quarter. 2-2. Tie ball game. Kermer pump fake three, drives in, tried to kick off Bennett. Communication wasn't quite there, goes out of bounds. Manhattan basketball. It's into Maxine Deering for Manhattan. Off to Rolifson, and Rolifson will bring it up for Manhattan to drive inside now. Deering backdoor pass into Cat Ball, and she's fouled down low. So Manhattan will go from the baseline. Rolifson looking from the baseline, gets it into Larson. In the corner, Rolifson. Scanning, hits Parcell. Parcell free throw jumper off the back iron. Addie Kermer grabs the board for Emporia. She's going to push it up quickly. Fast break into the wit. Fake on the corner three. Now Bennett will hold it up top and set things up for Emporia. Left wing, Kermer now. Deep three, contested, no good. Parcell rebounds for Manhattan, and Manhattan will push it the other way. Backside into Cat Ball, who puts it in, plus the foul. With 6:01 remaining in the first quarter. Cat Ball will go to the free throw line. Free throw is good. It's a 5-2 Manhattan lead early. Kermer into Bennett on the press. Bennett will try to take it up right through. Almost lost it. Lost her dribble. And now deep pass overhead due to Wood. It goes out of bounds and back to Manhattan. So Manhattan forces an early turnover. Into Deering. Right back, Rolifson over the middle to Larson. And now ball rolls out of bounds. They're going to attack Emil Bennett with a foul. Third team foul already of the first quarter for Emporia. Still 5:41 to play in the opener. And now in the corner, Larson open for three. Off the mark. Rebound, going to be a second chance for Manhattan. Rolifson the one who grabbed it. And now pass, lost by Doering, able to get it right back. And now Larson driving, lost it. Bennett gets on the floor for the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to give it to Emporia. Checking in for Manhattan is number 15, Bailey Bush. Tegan Baker checked in for Emporia as well, taking the place of Alexa Shively. 5:15 to go. Kickoff to Kermer in the corner. Up top, DeWitt drives out. Kicks over to Baker. Baker driving. Off to DeWitt. DeWitt 3. Nothing but net. Lexi DeWitt knocks it up at 5 apiece. Well, she shoots 44% from beyond the arc, and a good start there. Emporia shoots their best from three-point in the first quarter as well at 35%. 1 for 2 so far. Now in trouble is Bush. Gets it off to Deering for a short corner shot. It goes for Maxine Deering to give Manhattan the lead right back, 7-5. Bennett in the corner to Peak. Right wing's Baker. Back to Kermer in the corner. Feeds to Peak inside. Kicks out. Bennett, her catch and shoot 3 off the front of the rim. Fight for the rebound. Bush is going to get it, able to save it into Deering too. Nearly went out of bounds. Just short of halfway through the opening quarter. Bush will hold it up top for Manhattan. Gets it off to Larson. Larson kicks off to Bush. And now try to hit Deering inside on the cut. Stolen. Went to ball, but then poked away by Emporia again. It'll be Lady Spartan basketball. Kermer a drive inside and goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Emporia. Addison Gutierrez and Kyla Herfkins check in for the Lady Spartans. They take Ryan Peak and Emil Bennett. Inbound from the baseline, tipped out of bounds by Cat Ball. It's going to stay with Emporia. Now from the sideline. And in to Baker on the wing over to Kermer. Kermer kicks off. Baker, 3, no good. Larson rebounds for Manhattan, and now the pass bobbled and out of bounds. Back to Emporia basketball. Kermer will look to inbound off the rest. Gets it off to DeWitt. Quickly moved up. Herfkins. Emporia breaking the press with ease. Inside to DeWitt down low. Finishes and ties it up at 7. Lexi DeWitt, 5 early points. 7-7 and a quick Manhattan bucket. Gives the Indians the lead right back. 9-7. Emporia moving quickly now. Off to Gutierrez. Up top. Kermer. Catch and shoot for 3. No good. And Kermer steals it right back on Manhattan, trying to get the outlet pass. No good from DeWitt. Pass off Deering. It'll move the other way quickly. Bush backside to Larson. Larson lost it. And just physical. And now they're going to get a foul on the loose ball. I haven't told us who it's on. Yeah, it looks like I got Herfkins. And so Manhattan will get it from the sideline. 4th Emporia foul. So another foul will send Manhattan to the free throw line. 9-7 our score inside. Deering lays it up and in for Manhattan. 11-7. Indians lead it. Herfkins bounce pass up top to Baker and off to Bennett. Kick out. Gutierrez now to win the corner. Her 3 blocked. And off to Deering, who bobbled it in a trap. Got a bounce pass up to Rolifson, who's going to take it all the way. Put it up with some contact and it fell. 13-7 Manhattan. And a 6-0 run gives them a 6-point lead. And now a foul. It'll be the first team foul of the game on Manhattan. They'll attack Delaney Larson with it. With 2:04 to go in quarter number 1. DeWitt gets it in from the sideline. And Bennett will set things up top. On the wing is DeWitt. Looking up top, Shively, entry pass deflected by Deering. Shively's gonna get it right back. On the corner, Bennett crosses over, spins, gives off Shively. Shively drives down the right side, and a trap in the corner, and threw it off a Manhattan defender to keep it with Emporia. Just over 90 seconds to go. Emporia now from the baseline. Haven't had much room to breathe here in the first quarter, and that one's nearly stolen as well. Baker holds on to it. And now they're going to get a foul. On, I believe, Cat Ball. Cat Ball's first, second team foul of the quarter for Manhattan, and Emporia will do it all over again. Bennett in trouble, gets it off. Shively kicks out to Witt. Quick pass, now inside, Peak. Spinning, puts it up and good. A tough floater over the top from Ryan Peak to make it 13-9. She's on the board for the game. Rolifson runs point for Manhattan, off to Bush, on the cut to Deering, no good. Rolifson there for the rebound. And she's fouled, so she'll go to the charity stripe for 2 free throws. First free throw is good. 14-9, Manhattan. Second one on the way, rolls in to bring the Manhattan lead right out to 6 with under a minute to go in the first. No full court pressure from Manhattan here for the last 50-ish seconds. Baker on the wing, kicks off to Peak. Left wing is Bennett. Bennett drives, kicks out. DeWitt on the short corner, no good. Fight for the rebound. Peak gets it and gets the putback to go. Ryan Peak with a quick 4 points. And Emporia forces a turnover the other way. 15-11, still a Manhattan lead. Emporia will have a chance to cut it down, though, to 1 possession with about 24 seconds to do so. Clock down to 15. Kermer holds it, takes a screen from Peak. Kickoff to Baker. Clock down to 7. Bennett holds it. Now drives and is fouled. Trying to drive inside. So now Emporia will go from the baseline with 2.8 seconds. See if they can cash in. And it's in the Peak. Peak's buzzer beater 3, no good. Bennett tried to put it back the last second, wouldn't go. And that ends the first quarter. It's a 15-11 Manhattan lead. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, second quarter action from Manhattan. You're watching Spartan basketball. Inside, Peak on the cut. No. Manhattan will bring it the other way. Gets it in on the cut inside to Rolfson. It won't go. And Emporia has numbers going down, and a good tip by Larson gives it right back to Manhattan. Rolfson brings it up for Lady Indians up top to Larson. Larson trying to cross over and find something now, brings it back out. Now on the short corner, off to Hilgers, lost it, but Larson's right there to keep it. Tough defense from Emporia. Now inside, Deering finds a lane and scores to get the Manhattan lead back up to 3. 19-16. On the wing to Baker. Inside, Peak. Peak kicks out, and they're going to get a travel on Ryan Peak. Five minutes to go till halftime. Rolfson runs the point for Manhattan. Picked up her dribble early. Kermer trying to give her trouble. Off to Larson, and Kermer almost poked it out. And now inside on the cut. No good. Deering rebounds, puts it up. No good. And Emporia will have it going the other way. Bennett drives it down quickly. Now in the trap, gets it into Pearson down low. Pearson puts it up and good. Zeta Pearson cuts the lead down to 1 with her first 2 points of the ball game. Now Deering pulls up from 3, and she hit it to end the Emporia momentum. Deering hits the 3, and Manhattan back up by 4. Kermer drives inside, and she's fouled trying to kick off to Zeta Pearson. Lexi DeWitt will come out of the game for Tegan Baker now. Bennett will inbound from the baseline. Looks over the top, hits Baker. Kermer left-handed drive now. Good drive and good finish. 22-20. Addie Kermer has 4. Leads the team in scoring on the year, averaging 19 a game. And now another 3 from Deering. That time it's off. And Emporia will have it with a chance to knot things up at 22 or possibly take the lead. On the wing is Baker up top to Pearson. Give off to Bennett. And Bennett spinning. Trying to find room. Now brings it up on the wing. Pearson. Pearson now is going to get called for the travel. And we got 2 Emporia subs coming in. It's Lexi DeWitt and Kyla Herfkins in for Emil Bennett and Ryan Peak. And Bailey Bush checks in for Delaney Larson on the Manhattan side of things with 3:30 to go in the second. Up top, Bush. Looking. Trying to find someone, able to get it off to Rolfson. Now up top, Ball. Got it poked out, able to hang on for Manhattan. Now Deering inside, puts it through for Manhattan to get the lead back up to 4. Baker on the wing. Feeds Herfkins inside. Now Herfkins down the baseline is fouled. And Kyla Herfkins will go to the free throw line. First free throw is good. Kyla with her first point of the game and cuts the lead down to 3. Second one on the way from Herfkins, in and out. Bush will grab the board for Manhattan. Deering brings it up. Kicks off, and now we're going to get a Manhattan timeout. With 2:45 to go in the second quarter, we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, Spartan basketball on E-Town Sports Network. Back from the timeout. Manhattan basketball. Bush from the corner. Up top now, baseline drive from Bush. And she's fouled. So baseline, Manhattan will have it. Into Bush. Up top on the wing. And now they're going to get Janie Hilgers with a travel. Kermer checked in and will bring it up for Emporia. 2:13 to go. And ball poked out from DeWitt, and now miscommunication on the back door. And they say Emporia basketball. Ref on the sideline said Manhattan basketball. Ref on the baseline said it got tipped by Manhattan. Is going to keep it with Emporia. 2:07 to go in the quarter. Up top, Baker, drive from the wing, kickoff Bennett. And Bennett will set things up top for Emporia. Minute 49 to go. And now inside, Peak, reverse layup, rolls off the back of the rim. Manhattan will have it right back, up 3. Bush off the ball, ball drives in, a nice dump off. No good on the shot from Isabel Peabody, and it gives it back to Emporia. Kermer gives off Peak. Over to DeWitt on the wing. Kermer sets it up top. Now drives in, right-handed. Floater no good. Baker trying to rip and get the ball, and they got Tegan Baker for a foul. With 67 seconds to go in quarter number 2, they attack Tegan Baker with her first foul of the game. Hilgers will bring it up for Manhattan. Off to Rolifson, and the pass is there trying to get it inside to Deering. Emporia have it right back with 58 seconds on the clock. Bounce pass off to Bennett. Bennett will try to set it up for Emporia. Gets it over to DeWitt on the wing. DeWitt drives in left, or right-handed, sorry. Now in trouble, gets it off to Peak. Peak from the baseline, kick out. Bennett pump fakes from the corner, puts up a floater off the backboard, no good. Gets her own rebound, and it rolls in on the putback from Emil Bennett. Lead down to 1. Emil Bennett, 2 points on the night. Up top, Bush Holds it with 20 seconds left. We'll see if Manhattan can come up with the last shot of the first half here. They're up 1, and they've led the entire first half so far. Driving inside, kick off to the corner. Contested 3 now with around 6 seconds, no good. Rolfson rebound for Manhattan, and with 0.4 seconds, 0.4 of a second on the clock, they're going to get a foul. And Cat Ball will go to the free throw line to try and score what will likely be the last points of the half if these go in. Free throw number 1 is no good, off the back of the rim. Free throw number 2 does go to send the lead out to 2, 25-23, 0.4 seconds for Emporia. Heave from DeWitt falls short. And that ends the first half. It's a 25-23 Manhattan lead. Well, we mentioned Manhattan pulling off the upset last year in double overtime. They've got the 2-point lead here at the half, trying to hand Emporia their first league loss of the 2024 season and end a 13-game winning streak that the Lady Spartans are on. And as far as Emporia points-wise in the first half, leading the way was Ryan Peak with 7. Lexi DeWitt had 5. Addie Kermer had 4. Got 2 from Zeta Pearson, Alexa Shively, and Emil Bennett. And 1 from Kyla Herfkins. That's the point spread for the Lady Spartans. Down by 2 at halftime. We'll see what answers they have. You're watching Spartan Basketball on ESN. back and just a few moments away from second half action here in Manhattan. And right now the Lady Indians lead at 25-23, trying to knock off Emporia and hand the Lady Spartans their first league loss of the 23-24 season. Right now, Lady Spartans 7-0 in league play. Just that one loss to Hayden in the Paul Terry Classic. Since then, have been on a 13-game win streak. But Manhattan has them in jeopardy right now. And so, we'll see what Coach Dorsey can come up with and what the Lady Spartans can come up with. As they did jump up a spot in the KBCA rankings as well today too. Something we forgot to mention in pregame. But they're now the 4th-ranked team in 5A. And a big win here can maybe help propel them a little bit next week. Right now they've got some fighting to do. It'll be Emporia basketball to start the second half. Here from Manhattan, Addie Kermer will set up to inbound it from Emil Bennett. Or inbound it to Emil Bennett, sorry. And here we go, second half underway from Manhattan. Addie Kermer will set things up for Emporia. On the high post to Peak, a handoff right out to Kermer. Pass off to Shively. And inside Shively on the short corner, in some trouble in the trap, trying to get it out. And we get an Emporia timeout here early in the second half. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back with some second half action. You're watching Spartan Basketball on E-Town Sports Network. Out of the Emporia timeout, mostly just to save the possession. Kermer will inbound on the wing to DeWitt. In the corner, Kermer catch and shoot three for the lead. It's good! And Emporia comes out of the second half and takes the first lead of the ball game for the Lady Spartans. Addie Kermer has 7. Tied for the lead points-wise with Ryan Peak. That three there, 26-25. Emporia leads it here in the first 40 seconds of the third quarter. On the wing, Deering, try to get it inside to Bush on the cut. Shively's there to knock it away. It's going to stay with Manhattan. Relifson will inbound from the baseline. And Peak almost knocked it away, but ended up getting it into Larson. And a handoff Deering. Deering looking, kicks off to Larson, and Larson tried to pass on the cut. But Bennett was right there to knock it away. And exactly 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Still Manhattan basketball. Emporia up 26-25. First lead of the game for the Lady Spartans. Manhattan looking to try and take it right back. Larson on the wing, gives off Rolifson, almost lost it, now spins, drives in, and puts it in, plus the foul. And Manhattan's going to take the lead right back, 27-26, and a chance to add another one onto it from Rolifson. Fouls on Ryan Peak, her first of the night, and the first foul from either side here in the third as the free throw is no good. So it stays just a 1-point Lady Indian lead. Kermer brings up quickly now, a drive, kickoff, Shively up top, Bennett drives in, kicks it out, pump fake from DeWitt, right back out Bennett. Quick ball movement from Emporia, now Bennett slows it down up top. 6.5 minutes to go in the third. Shively, dump off to DeWitt, gets it off Bennett. And now Bennett sets it up top again. Long possession for Emporia. Now we get a Shively drive inside, and they got an offensive foul. Trying to get Shively with a push-off, and I believe that's Shively's third. That's big for Emporia. She's a big component of this team. So Rolifson runs the point for Manhattan. Up 27-26, handoff Bush. And now Deering, deep three, in and out. Kermer grabs the board for Emporia. And Lady Spartans have it right back with 5:50 to go. Kermer, left-handed drive, crossover, kick out to DeWitt. Drives over, gives off Shively, baseline drive, and the baseline pass into Bennett, bobbled. Bennett holds on to keep it with Emporia. 5.5 minutes to go. And now spin from Kermer, bringing it back out over to DeWitt. Another long Emporia possession. And Bennett will continue to try and set things up for Emporia. Home crowd trying to get loud for Manhattan. Inside now, Peak, and they get a block down low. Foul is on Relifson. And Emporia will have it from the baseline to keep the long possession going. Janie Hilgers now checks in for Emily Rolifson. It'll be Emil Bennett from the baseline with 5:05 to go in the third quarter. Trying to find someone, hits Shively over the top. Give off to Kermer. Kermer now drives in left-handed. Good drive, couldn't quite finish it. Shively tried to tip it and buy a possession for Emporia. Didn't go, balling out, fast break. Walked before she could kick it out. .453 remains in the third. It's been a tight one. Emporia held that 26-25 lead. That's their only lead of the game. And now Peak drives inside and draws a foul to be Emporia from the baseline again. Second team foul of the quarter for Manhattan. It'll go into DeWitt. Shot no good off the front of the rim. Emporia trying to cause trouble on the trap. Manhattan able to get it up. 4.5 minutes in the third. Deering open for three. Knocked it down. And the Manhattan lead up to 4. Maxine Deering knocks down another big three to extend the Manhattan lead up to 4 and kill some Emporia momentum, but Emporia gets it right back. Ryan Peak with the foul and count the bucket as well. She has 9 and a chance to get into double digits with the free throw. Foul's on Bailey Bush, her second of the night. And the free throw, nothing but net for Ryan Peak, 30-29. And Ryan Peak leads the way for Emporia with 10. Lead back down to 1 for Manhattan. Hilgers up top for Manhattan, in some trouble, trying to find a place to get it off. And they got a Manhattan timeout. Ryan Peak got pushed down. And there was no call there. They said Manhattan got a timeout. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with third quarter action from Manhattan. You're watching Spartan Basketball on ESN. Manhattan will have it off of the timeout to try and keep possession. Larson will inbound and gets it over the top. Layup no good from Peabody. Tough fight for the rebound. Emporia gets it. Try to get a fast break. Now Kermer in the trap. Finds Shively down low. Kicks it out Baker. Now DeWitt takes the screen from Tegan Baker. Drives in, spins, and goes up with a foul. Lexi DeWitt will go to the free throw line to either tie things up or give Emporia a lead. He's just shy of 80% from the charity stripe at 79. And 2 big free throws here. First one is a switch to knot us up at 30 apiece. Second one goes as well, and Emporia's got the 31-30 lead. Lexi DeWitt has 7. Rolifson drives inside off to Deering. Deering kicks the screen, now in the corner. Hilgers brings it up. Pass off Deering. Deering gives off Rolifson. Long Manhattan possession. 3 minutes to go till the fourth quarter. Drive inside, Peabody. And now down low, they get a jump ball. It's going to keep it with Manhattan. Manhattan looking to inbound. Trouble for Rolifson getting it in. Got it in ball. Ball spins around, puts up a floater, and draws the foul. She'll go to the free throw line. Try and tie things up or give Manhattan the lead. First free throw's good. And things are back at a tie ball game. And now free throw number 2 to give Manhattan the lead back. It's good. 32-31. Manhattan leads at 2:50 to go in the third quarter. Kermer inside high post, Peak. Spins, kicks it out to Herfkins. Right back off to Kermer. 2.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Up top, Bennett will try to navigate things for Emporia. Bennett now from the wing, driving in, pulls it out. And now Kermer contested 3 for the lead. Bounces off the backboard, Pete gets it. Second chance, doesn't go. Fight for the ball, Shively ripped it out. And is gonna go to the free throw line. She drew a foul, big offensive boards from Emporia, and Alexa Shively can try and tie things up. Shooting around 78% from the free throw line on the season so far. First free throw's good to tie it up, 32-32. Second one on the way, it goes as well. 2 big free throws from Alexa Shively. She has 4. And with 2 minutes on the clock, she gives Emporia the 33-32 lead. Deering inside, gives it off to Rolifson. Deering now holds it up top. And her pass goes through the hands of Peabody. A miscommunication. And it's going to give it back to Emporia. Largest lead Emporia's had of the game. It's just 1 point, but a chance to extend it now. With 1 minute and 45 seconds to go till the fourth quarter. Bennett inside Peak. Peak spins, puts it up, rolled out. And hard fought Manhattan rebounds. And now a foul on the outlet pass. It's going to be on Kermer. 4th Emporia foul, so any foul from either team now will send each team to the free throw line for the last 92 seconds of the third. Kermer picks up her second with that foul. Left wing is Larson. Now trying to drive in from the left side. Puts up a floater. It's good. Back and forth here in Manhattan, and they lead it 34-33 in the pass. Deep pass from Emil Bennett to Lexi DeWitt won't go. To give it back to Manhattan. It's in to Rillifson. He's ran the point for most of the night for Manhattan. In some trouble, got it off ball. And pass in the corner, Deering trapped. Dribbles around Peak. Picked up her dribble early, trying to find someone. Hands off Rillifson. 45 to go in the third. And we'll see if Manhattan will try to hold this one. And now they get it inside on the cut to Peabody. No good. Rebound, second chance. Ball no good. And another one. Another board for Manhattan. Peabody puts it through to extend the Manhattan lead up to 3. 25 seconds left until we go to quarter number 4. Clock down to 20. Up top, and we'll see what Emporia can come up with. Down 3. They've been down for most of the game. They've grabbed a couple of quick leads here and there. Clock into single digits now. Bennett drives in and draws the foul. She'll go to the free throw line with 7.7 to go on the clock. First foul of the night on Peabody. First Bennett free throw falls in. 36-34. And now that gives Emil Bennett 3 on the game. Second one, good as well, nothing but nets. 4 for Emil Bennett. 5 seconds. See what Manhattan can draw up. Clock down to 2, 1. And shot got off by Ball, but it's no good. And that concludes the third quarter. We're 75% of the way done from Manhattan High School, and we have a thriller on our hands. 36-35, Manhattan leads it. We'll be right back. You're watching Spartan Basketball on E-Town Sports Network. Here for the fourth quarter, it'll be Emporia basketball. Lady Spartans down 1, trying to avoid their first loss in league play here on the road in Manhattan. And trying to avenge the loss they had here last year. Loose ball. Emil Bennett grabs it. And now they're going to get a reach. And I believe it's going to be on Rollison. Yes, it is. Rollifson seconds. Bennett into DeWitt. DeWitt right hand drive. Almost got it knocked out, held on, and now they get an offensive foul on Alexis Shively down low. And I think that's Shively's 4th. Coach Dorsey is not happy with the call. That's big for Emporia. Shively's going to come out of the game with 7.5 minutes to go. She has picked up her 4th foul there. Larson brings it up for Manhattan. They lead it by 1. 7:20 to go. Rolifson, high post, give off to Bush, and they get Tegan Baker, I believe, is who they're going to get for. They do with the block. So Bailey Bush will go to the free throw line. Tegan Baker is tagged with her 2nd foul of the night. First one is good. Second one goes 37-35. And now Peak drive from the baseline, no good. And now Manhattan fought between their own teammates for the rebound. And they're going to give it to Emporia with 7:06 to play. It's going to stay Emporia basketball. Kermer kicks off to Bennett on the inbound. Now DeWitt poked free, holds on. In the corner, Kermer contested 3. No good. Peak grabs the board for Emporia. Bennett pump fake. Drive inside through contact, and she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2 big free throws. .652 to go. Emil Bennett now to the free throw line. She has 4. She knocked down both of them earlier. And the first one there is good. 37-36. Second one rolls out. So it's going to stay a Manhattan lead, 1 point advantage with 6:45 to go. Now trying to get in the cut on the inside. He gets into ball. Ball going to get fouled down low. See, it could have been either on Bennett or DeWitt. They give it to Bennett. Baseline inbound goes into Deering. Up top, Larson inside. Now kick out Larson, corner 3. No good to extend the Manhattan lead to 4. DeWitt grabs the board for Emporia. She's in trouble in the trap. And it gets out to Larson, and Manhattan's going to keep it with a little over 6 minutes to go. And now a foul up top on Tegan Baker. With 6:09 to go, Tegan Baker picks up her 3rd foul. That's big for Emporia as well. That's another big defensive piece that the Lady Spartans are in trouble of losing. And now deep inbound into Deering. Doesn't go. Kermer grabs it for Emporia. Fast break pass up to Bennett. She drives, Euro steps, and oh my goodness, they got a charge. Emporia crowd is livid. And that's already the 5th team foul on Emporia in the first 2 minutes of the 4th quarter. And that's Emil Bennett's 4th foul. So that's something to watch out for the Lady Spartans as well. A lot of people in foul trouble. And again, Manhattan already in that double bonus now as a floater inside. No good from Larson. It's a jump ball on the rebound. Manhattan basketball. Inbound into Larson. Larson deep NBA range 3 is off. Kermer gets it off to Peak. Emporia, chance to take the lead. Peak fast break, gives off Herfkins. Kermer top of the key for the lead. Rolls out, fight for the rebound. Jump ball, Emporia basketball. Alexa Shively, that's part of the reason why she's big for this Emporia team. Gives Emporia a second chance there with the jump ball. And just a little over 5.5 minutes to go in regulation. It's in Herfkins, and Herfkins foul going up. And Kyla Herfkins will go to the free throw line for big free throws. Herfkins first to tie the game, good. 37-37. Kyla has 2. Chance to make it 3 and give Emporia the lead. Off the back iron, 5 for the rebound, and another jump ball. And it's going to go back to Manhattan. 37 all. 5 minutes, 32 seconds remaining here, at least in regulation. Larson off to Deering on the left wing. Pass off. Larson gets it back. A couple of crossovers from the corner, trying to drive in on Kermer. Spins, puts up a floater, no good. And now they get an offensive foul on Cat Ball, trying to fight for the rebound. And that gives it back to Emporia. Kermer brings up for the Lady Spartans, knotted up at 37. Manhattan held a lead for the entire first half. Emporia just grabbed a couple here and there in the second half, but most of the time it's in a Manhattan lead, and oh my! They got an offensive foul, and it's on Shively, and Shively was just trying to hand the ball off. That will get Shively out of the game for Emporia as well. I mean, she turned to hand the ball off to Kermer, and they tacked her with an offensive foul. Now they might be trying to... If there's going to be any offensive foul, you would have thought at least it would be on maybe Kermer, because she was the one trying to come around and get the pass. But I mean, Shively just turned around to hand the ball off to Kermer. And Coach Dorsey's pleading her case here in Manhattan. I mean, oh my goodness. And Alexis Shively's going to have to come out of the game, and Tegan Baker will take her place, but she has 3 fouls on her own as well. And Emporia crowd is letting the officials have it here in Manhattan. I mean, that's, wow, an offensive foul when she turned to hand the ball off. Left-handed drive, Peabody. Baker almost took it. Harfkin's able to come up with it. Emporia pushes it down quickly. Chance to take the lead. Pass off to Kermer. Baseline, got it bobbled right back to DeWitt. DeWitt rolls out. Fight for the rebound. Herfkins comes up with it, and she's fouled down low. Oh my goodness. A physical game all around, but especially here in the fourth quarter. You have 5 team fouls on Emporia. That's the 5th team foul on Manhattan. So Kyla Herfkins is going to go back to the free throw line. She has 2. She's gone 1 for 2 each time at the line tonight. 3rd foul on Bailey Bush. Second one's good. 39-37. Kyla Herfkins has 4. Emporia 2-point lead. 4:20 to play. Trying to escape Manhattan with a win and remain flawless in Centennial League play here on the 2023 to 2024 season. Baseline drive from Bush, kick out, and they got an offensive foul down low. .405 remaining. Emporia basketball. Give off to DeWitt. Try to get it backside Baker. Now she gets it to Baker in the corner. Kermer will hold it up top. Inside, Herfkins. Herfkins goes up, no good. And rebound Bailey Bush for Manhattan. She's going to try to push it up quickly. And no good on the fast break. Kermer off to Peak. Gives off to Baker. And we get an Emporia timeout. Coach Dorsey calls the timeout to gather things for Emporia. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, the last 3 minutes and 32 seconds of regulation action from Manhattan. (39-37). Emporia leads it with 3.5 minutes to go. It has been a hard-fought physical game on both sides. Emporia without Alexis Shively, a couple others in foul trouble as well, that including Emil Bennett running the point right now. She'll hold it up top. She's trying to hold it as long as possible for Emporia. Now on the left wing to DeWitt. Emporia wanted to foul down low. Up top now Peak, and now they get a foul down low on Bailey Bush, and I think that might be her fourth if I can count correctly. Third or fourth, I think it's fourth, and yes, it is her fourth. And our Kyla Herfkin's back at the free throw line again. She's hit a couple of big ones tonight, including the ones to give Emporia the 2-point lead. Now to extend it, good. Biggest Emporia lead of the game here at 3. And a chance to make it 4. Kyla has 5. It's 40-37. Lady Spartans lead at 3:01 to go. Second free throw good as well. Lead up to 4 for Emporia. 6 points for Kyla Herkins. And she has the last 4 for Emporia to get the Lady Spartans out to the 4-point lead with 3 minutes to go. Rolifson up top, gives off the ball. On the wing, Rolifson. 2 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock. On the wing is Deering. She drives. She's hit a couple of big threes. Now pump fake 3 from Rolifson. Out to Deering. Deering driving in, spinning, and layup good. What a drive from Maxine Deering. We mentioned she's had a couple of big buckets, and she cuts the Emporia lead down to 2 there. We get a Manhattan timeout. We'll be right back with the action. You're watching Spartan Basketball on ESN. Back from the Manhattan timeouts. And Manhattan's going to come out in a press. Down 2 to Emporia. It's into Bennett off to Kermer. Looking like man-to-man pressure for Manhattan. So it goes back a little bit as the Emporia offense moves its way down the courts. 2:15 to go. Peak up top. Drives hands off Bennett. Sets the screen. Now Bennett from the logo holds it up top. Crossover, trying to buy time. Clock down to 2 minutes, over to Kermer. Kermer now left-handed drive, kicks out, Pekin. Emporia will hold it again. And, Keisha looking to experiment with a shot clock next year. And that's something interesting and to mention here with Emporia, trying to hold it as long as possible up two on Manhattan. Because say a shot clock's here next year, you won't be able to do this. 90 seconds to go. Still Emporia basketball. Just holding on to it, not giving it to Manhattan at all. Now they try to trap to win, and they foul. Oh no, they got a timeout called by Coach Dorsey before the foul. Now it looks like they're going to talk it over. And no, they did get the foul first. At first, they signaled timeout on the Emporia side of things. They talked it over. They said no, foul came first on Hilgers. And DeWitt's first free throw is good and extends the lead out to 3. She has 8. Second free throw, nothing but net as well. Lead back up to 4 for Emporia. 9 points for Lexi DeWitt. A minute and 23 seconds. Emporia killed the clock on that last possession. Deering up top, gives it off Larson. Back across, Deering, 3, and it's money. Maxine Deering cuts the lead down to 1, and that is another big 3 she's hit. She hit 2 big 3s, and now Coach Dorsey's going to call a timeout with that. 61 seconds to go. We've got a timeout. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with fourth quarter action on E-Town Sports Network. We return to Manhattan after the Emporia timeout. Maxine Deering hit the 3 to cut the lead down to 1 for Emporia with 1 minute and 1 second to go. Bennett struggling to find someone inbound to, and we're going to get another Emporia timeout. Well, long time no see. We'll take another quick break from Manhattan. On E-Town Sports Network, you're watching Spartan Basketball. Well, like we said, long time no see. Back from another timeout. We'll see if Emporia can get it in now. With the 1 point lead, 43-42. It's in quickly to DeWitt. Try to get it out of the trap, and it goes back, and oh my, they call it back court. Bennett was trying to argue that Larson touched it before she did. And once again, the Emporia crowd livid. They've been livid for a couple of calls. Both sides really have been. It's been a physical game all around. Most of the calls that people have argued with has been fouls. And now they get a foul on the inbound. That one's going to be on Zeta Pearson. First foul of the night on Zeta Pearson, and now Janie Hilgers will go to the line for huge free throws with 53 seconds left, and the first one's good to tie things up. 43 all in Manhattan. 53.7 seconds to go. Second free throw off the back iron. And so we stay tied up. Emporia basketball, 50 seconds. Let's see, we could maybe see Emporia try to hold this for the last shot of regulation. 40 seconds on the clock. Emil Bennett holds it on the right side. Looking. Drives in, crossover, brings it back out. Clock down to 25 seconds. Bennett working. And now we get a timeout from Coach Dorsey. 21.1 to go. Tie ball game from Manhattan. We're going to take a break. When we come back, 21.1 seconds on the clock from Manhattan on E-Town Sports Network. .1 seconds remain in regulation. 43-43, a back and forth thriller so far from the Little Apple. Kermer looks to inbound, gets it in. Bennett. Emporia likely will try to hold it. Bennett hands it off to Kermer. 15 seconds on the clock. Now down to 10. Up top to DeWitt. DeWitt drive inside, puts it up, and oh, it couldn't fall. She drew the foul, and she's going to go to the line for ginormous free throws. 6.8 seconds to go. Lexi DeWitt going to the free throw line. 79% on the season. Now we get a Manhattan timeout. Probably one to draw things up, but also two, maybe to hopefully kind of ice DeWitt if you're on the Manhattan side of things. And nothing to that is Rillifson's fourth foul for Manhattan. We're going to take another break. We'll be back with some big free throws on E-Town Sports Network. You're watching Spartan Basketball. Back from the timeout, an important thing to note, they added 1.2 seconds onto the clock over that timeout. So now instead of 6.8 seconds, there are 8 seconds to go in the regulation of this basketball game. Lexi DeWitt will go to the free throw line. Again, 79% on the season. Huge free throws. First one rolls in. 44-43. Lexi DeWitt into double digits. She has 10. Free throw number 2 off the front of the rim. Deering up to Larson. And now off to Rillifson. And Rillifson double dribbled. It's going to be Emporia basketball with 1.4 seconds left. And we get a Manhattan timeout. Oh my goodness. 44-43. We're going to take a break with 1.4 seconds left. It'll be Emporia basketball. You're watching Spartan basketball on E-Town Sports Network. .4. Emporia just got to get it in. Baseball pass into DeWitt. She holds it. Addie Kermer doing her best quarterback impression to get it into Lexi DeWitt and finish this one off. Emporia wins a big one, 44-43, to avenge what happened here last year. And it's safe to say this one was just as thrilling as the game here last year as well. But this time it ends in a big Emporia victory, and the Lady Spartans improved to 16-1 on the season and remain undefeated. They remain perfect in Centennial League play and improved to 8-0 in the league. What a game, a thriller to the end. Lexi DeWitt hits the go-ahead free throw to win it for Emporia with 8 seconds on the clock. And speaking of that, leading the way was both Lexi DeWitt and Ryan Peak with 10 points each for Emporia. Then it was Kermer with 7. Kyla Herfkins and Emil Bennett had 6. 2 from Zeta Pearson and 4 from Alexa Shively. A huge win. The heart rate got going a little bit. We're going to take a quick break until the boys' game, which we expect to be just as thrilling. You're watching Spartan basketball on E-Town Sports Network.